Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to Misfits Adventures. So we're in 29 Palms. We've been here for over a week and a couple days. We got into storage. We really didn't show too much in storage. We showed the mess, but we ended up taking the storage and kind of cleaning it all up, getting rid of most of all the stuff that we didn't really want. There was a bunch of clothes, boxes of hangers, junk. And we took all that out and threw it away, gave the clothes to a thrift store in town. The cookbooks, I wanted to get rid of all of them, but it just so happens that they're in totes and they're on the bottom, and all the other stuff that's cardboard is on top of those boxes. So I really don't care to get rid of them right now at this moment because they're keeping everything off the ground. From what we understood, the reason why our rent went up there is because they had a flood. It rained really, really good in one area on this mountain behind the storage facility, like up in the canyon, and all that water came down in mud and sand and dirt and kind of went around the building. But if you saw storage, you could see that there's a bunch of RVs and buses and stuff like that that they store there, and all those were under mud. They had, oh gosh, it was like waist deep mud everywhere. Our storage wasn't affected because we're kind of like on a hill there, and it ran down into the building and around the building and out into the street, Highway 62, which is in Joshua Tree. So that was pretty much a catastrophe, and it cost them a whole lot of money, so they had to go up on storage. But they've been going up on storage every year, so I don't know. So what we ended up doing, make a long story short, we ended up getting a smaller unit for $80 like we started. And the storage is a 5x10, and it's pretty tall. So we actually put all our stuff in it.
Yeah.
And Dione went through all her stuff, the stuff she wants to give away. I've got stuff I want to give to my grandkids and my kids. And so we'll go through that a little bit at a time. We're only going to be, for the next 6 months, about 2.5 hours away. So we can always come up here and, check that out and make sure and start going through stuff and start selling stuff, the mattresses and all the other stuff that we have in there. So that will regroup what we spent. We're still losing whatever happens, but we'll have a little bit of money basically when we leave here, hopefully. What are we doing today? We're going to go for a ride?
Yeah.
And what we want to do is we want to go up into the monument, and it's 12 o'clock noon, and it's hot, the hottest part of the day almost. But we're going to go out into the monument, and we're going to go up and over and try to get on the other side to where we are going to be at Foyo and Fountain of Youth. And we want to just see how the road is so we can see if we can take the camper that way. Plus we're bored and there's something to do and a nice video to make. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the videos so far. We have a lot out there from this trip. I've lost some stuff, but I guess that's just the way it is. So plus we have, I lost my computer. Yeah, I tried to rebuild my computer and I did it, nobody else. I bent about 20 of the little pins on the processor when I put it on. It's a $500 processor, and I'm not real happy. And I know sooner or later I'm going to have to replace it. I don't want to think about that. Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
We're going to go for a ride now. So pretty out here. So this is going towards Cottonwood. This is the road that we're going to be taking to the new job and back up into the upper desert. It's a campground just a little bit over that way. Big beautiful boulders to climb on. Kids would love it. We're at this neat spot up here. Neat rocks.
It's granite.
It's granite. There's a surveyor mark right there too. Vertical control mark. So they can see if this shifts because we are in the San Andreas Fault area. But yeah, you can see this is pretty in here, huh? So we got Max stuck in the car because we're in a Chola garden. Cactus gardens. Isn't that pretty? Check these out. I've never seen this many Cholas all in one spot. And I don't think I have been here before. I might have, but I don't think I've been to the Chola garden. Pretty pretty. Hopefully they don't die off. They look like they're all fuzzy and they're all pretty, but in reality, they've got little barbs right there, and they will hurt you. Yep. Very, very pretty though. New growth. Look at the flowers. So this is the, how would I say it? This is the south side of the park. The southeast side of the park, I guess you would say. And we're still in the park, and it is absolutely gorgeous still. There's big valleys, just, this is like the second big valley that you can see that's up here. Yeah. So we're gonna go down and 10 more miles is I-10, and then we're going to turn around before that. When we get out of the park, we'll turn around, and then we're going to go back through it again. So the road isn't bad to take the camper down this way. It's actually pretty good. What do you think?
I think it's better than some of the roads we've been on.
Yeah, I think so too. So, yeah, we're going to do this next Monday. So we got about 5 more days before we leave Joshua Tree area, 29 Palms area. So, yep, we're going to enjoy it while we can. So we're just going to go down a little further and turn around. All right, guys, so we have made it down the other side, Cottonwood exit from the park, which is Joshua Tree National State Park, or Federal Park, National Monument, whatever it is. And anyway, so we're down here, and that is I-10. And you can see over here, let me roll down the window here, some guys out four-wheeling. But yeah, that's I-10 down here. And back that way is which way we're going to go back now. And it's the same way we came. We just wanted to check out the road. This road is probably not as good as the rest, but it's still okay. And Dione said, I think we've had roads worse than this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
So Max is over there. He doesn't know why we haven't stopped for hamburgers, but there's no hamburgers in the middle of the desert, so oh well. So we're out here in the Pinto Basin. This is the Cottonwood Entrance, and that is coming right off of I-10, and you can come up this way into the park. It is totally different than the other two entrances. It's absolutely beautiful. So yep, very, very pretty. Here's all about the Pinto people, the Pinto Basin. So there used to be evidence of a shoreline down there, of a beach, I guess, of just water. There still is all sorts of fossils, turquoise. They've got rabbits and tortoises and llamas and horses and camels. Bones found there. Also explain the discovery of human culture camping along the riverbanks. Between 1931 and 35, self-taught archaeologist, whatever her name is, her title is, archaeologist Elizabeth and William Campbell searched up and down the valley. They followed an ancient riverbank trace for miles, discovering many small campsites and collected chips of stone tools, left shapes of pointy scrapers and things like that. So there were hunters and gatherers down in the basin wherever the water was down there. They were just following it, basically. If you look out way, way out there, you can see a dirt devil, which you're never going to see it because it's too far out. But yeah, it's just a dirt devil. It's just a little twister out in the middle of nowhere. Pretty cool. So yeah, we are going to continue our drive. You can't come out, Max. You know why? I know, they said you can't because dogs aren't allowed in the park. No. You can drive through the park. Yes, you can. But you should be just happy just being with us. Right?
Right.
All right, so we're gonna get back in the car. Yeah, this is the area. It's really pretty, guys. The entrance is that way, coming from I-10. And we're gonna go down this way and come out through this valley here. It's really, really pretty. So it's a little strange. Max gets all these different cues for doing things. When we do something, then he kind of has to react a certain way. So we were leaving the park and we had to stop because you just stop when you leave to show him that you have your pass. And Max really thought it was a hamburger place because I rolled down my window and he came over from looking out the other side, and he came over and looked so super sad, and he's like, man, I want a hamburger. So guess where we're at? We're at Jack in the Box, and Max is gonna get a cheeseburger. Yep, Max is getting a cheeseburger, and then we're gonna go home, right? Okay, well, you don't need to be all excited. You eat it in 2 seconds. He says, I know, but it's something we do together, Dad. All right, gotta move up now. Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to Misfits Adventures. Today we're in the car. We just got through driving through the 7-Eleven and got some gas, $79 worth. And we're gonna make a trip over to Pioneer Town, which is actually in, well, it's north of Yucca Valley. It's almost to Big Bear. It's an old pioneer town, basically, and it's kind of a touristy trap now. There's a Harriet's and Pappy's that's there, and it's a little restaurant, and they have concerts and stuff. Nothing going on this weekend, but we're gonna go up there. She's never been, and go up there and maybe have a burger or something this afternoon. So Max is with us. He hasn't been able to go anywhere because it's been so hot, so he's had to sit home. So, yep, We're on our way. We'll be leaving 29 Palms and arriving. So we're in Pioneer Town, and Harriet's and Pappy's, or Pappy's and Harriet's, is right there. Pretty full. Parking is all the way around the building. A lot of people here. Dione's off the other direction, so I'm going to start walking down the streets. This is the hotel over here. It's pretty neat. Got hammocks outside for everybody. Yeah, this place, I used to come up here as a kid. It wasn't as touristy as it is now, but we would come up here. Pappy and Harriet's was a biker bar, and there was a bar at the end of the main street here, which was a bar, biker bar, and a cousin took me up here and I got my first beer at the biker bar. They put it in front of me and they said to drink it, and I did what they told me to do, and I was probably 13. So, first beer right here in Pioneer Town. Pretty place. Gonna find Dione. I don't know where she just went off to with Max. But yeah, town's down this way. And they also have a recording studio here. They record a lot of rock and roll, a lot of country music, and everything else here. They have a big studio. It's down the street down here. But Pappy and Harriet's, they do have live concerts every night, and it's pretty cool. So, yep. We're gonna go check out down the road. Okay, we're gonna go to this side first. It's a film museum here they have. Used to be a little gift shop there. Nice old saddle for a little kid. Feet. Mining company here. They're all ready to go out and get some gold. A little T&T over there in the corner. Got all their tools up hanging off the wall. Pretty cool, huh?
Town jail.
Yep, town jail. Well, Dione got stuck. She couldn't pay the bail and she's stuck in jail.
Dang it.
What'd you do?
I don't know yet.
What do you mean you don't know yet? What did they tell you did?
I don't know.
Well,
They
you
just
did
said
know you
get
did
in.
something. They just told you to get in there?
Yeah.
And you did it?
Yeah.
Why?
They had guns.
Okay. This is the livery. This is where they would have all their horses and tack. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is all really a tourist trap. It's an active movie set, they say, but not really. Some of these buildings, they're not real, they're just facades. So, back here in the town square, general store. So we didn't even show you guys, but Lost Coast beer in the desert, Pioneer Town. Pretty cool. Just ate some bar food, some tacos. Very good. Pioneer Town, Red Dog Saloon. So behind me is a Red Dog Saloon, and had me another beer. And actually some good food. Had some tacos. $5 a taco. They make them next door, and you go over there and get them. They're pretty damn good. So they're getting ready for tonight. There's probably some music going on or something. Nothing big, I'm sure. And like I said, that building over there, that is a sound stage, and they actually do music videos and record all sorts of music over there. So with this being a recording studio inside, they also do weddings in there, and they do all sorts of other things. I might be wrong. The recording studio might be in this other building over here, but I'm not real sure. I know it's in one of these. Not much to it. Pretty much a tourist trap, but she's never been up here, so I wanted to take her up here and show her. When there's music up here, usually I have 2 or 3 concerts a month, and they do it at Harriet's and Pappy's over there. So I think we're going to wind this up, and we're going to kind of drive home. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon now, and yep. You see all the pretty rocks on the mountains up there. See that way over there? So we just kind of want to wrap this up. We're going to go inside and have a cold beverage. It's a little warm out here. Looks like it's going to rain, but hopefully it doesn't. Tomorrow that says it might have a chance of rain, so we can have some more clouds, which is pretty. So I can record maybe some clouds. And then I think we're going to call it quits for this one and start a new video maybe tomorrow. All right, guys. So come back and see us. You can always write us at msfitzadventures@gmail.com. You can see us on Facebook and Instagram. And we're here every Sunday at 6 o'clock in the morning, rain or shine. So come back and see us again. And check out our own website that we have, which is misfitsadventures.com. You can see everything from YouTube on there. You can see our blog. You can see all our pictures and all that stuff too. So come back, guys, next week.
Yeah.
And check us out. Thanks, guys.
Bye.